It is a very good evening for us here at Uganda Martyrs Shrine here in Namugongo, and today is the second day of June 2024, and we are just hours shy away from the great celebration, the grand celebration of the Uganda Martyrs Day celebration. And of course, as we have been telling you, this year it is Nebbi Catholic Diocese that is going to animate. Nebbi Catholic Diocese animated the Uganda Martyrs celebration last in 2007, and today 2024 they are back on stage and they are going to animate it again. And like we can tell you, the whole of today we have had a beehive of activities here, so many masses being celebrated by all the 4 ecclesiastical provinces. We had one mass being celebrated by the central, and then another one being celebrated by the northern ecclesiastical province, and then the mass in the afternoon was celebrated by Tororo ecclesiastical province. And one thing that has been outstanding in all these celebrations is the fact that the place is already lit up and the people are very excited. People have been dancing here. Nebbi has come with a new energy. The whole of last night, the young people were dancing and rounding the whole of this place here, and people are already filled up here, and we don't know what happens tomorrow. But even when we do not know what happens tomorrow, we can be sure that Nebbi has organized the best for us. Already we have been having samples of the music, and maybe the camera persons my camera persons can show you that the choir right now is doing their last rehearsals, and of course they have had a selection of songs. We have a very big choir of about 300 choristers, and of course before I end this brief, I will surely get you to know some of them and how they came to select some of these. The theme that Nebbi Catholic Diocese has chosen to guide us in the celebration of the Martyrs Day this year is, as for me and my family, we shall serve the Lord. And I think that is something that is catching to each and every pilgrim who is here. And then, like we have had so many people coming in, many people footed from Nebbi to here, and that is a distance of about 374.7 kilometers all the way from Nebbi, and they trekked. And what baffles me is that even when they moved such a distance, their energy has never faded out. They are doing it as if it is their first and as if it is their last time. And of course we know that it is God's grace that is sufficient and that is keeping them. And of course we are talking of the Uganda Martyrs, the 22 Catholic Uganda Martyrs who said yes to the will of God, who said no to the will or to the demands of the Kabaka, and then the Kabaka said, okay, if that is the case, then you either choose what I'm telling you, denounce Christianity, or I kill you. And they said, we shall obey what the Lord is saying. I want my camera person just to move with me a little. I have a team of people here who are organizing tomorrow's liturgy, and I want them to assure us what we can expect tomorrow. What are we expecting tomorrow as the world there? What is Nebbi coming up with here? And I have right here with me the director of the big choir, the great choir, the amazing choir that has been already doing so much here, and I want him to tell us what exactly we can expect from Nebbi Catholic Diocese as far as tomorrow's liturgy is concerned, as far as tomorrow's choir is concerned. And of course, like I have told you already, the background is lit up and they have been here singing and dancing, and I don't know whether it's going to be there tomorrow. But of course, if you also want to know, again, even before I start talking to him, I want to assure you that UCTV is going to give you all these celebrations live tomorrow. Yes, my Papa, good evening.
Good evening, Father.
Yes, your name? Raphael? Yes, Raphael, you are the director of this choir. It's a big choir. How many people do we have?
We have 300 members of the choir.
300 members of the choir. Now, what I have learned is that Nebbi Catholic Diocese has about 20 parishes. How did you come up with 300 choristers?
We are more than 20 parishes in Nebbi Catholic Diocese. There are over 20. We selected 13 members of the choir from each parish, and one other parish in the diaspora is in Kampala. we also gave them 13. That made the choir number to go up to 300.
Yes, from the director, he's telling us that 13 choristers from every parish, and that is what has helped them to come up with over the 300 members of this big choir, this amazing choir. What can we expect as far as music is concerned tomorrow? Of course, we know a celebration like this, a liturgical celebration, can only be said to be good if the music has been good. Of course, we don't doubt you, but can you just assure the viewers that it's going to be perfect?
I assure you, tomorrow will be marvelous. We have done enough preparation. We started preparing in December. Each month we were preparing for 1 week, and we had a session of 4. In each month we had 1 week. So that means we did preparation for 4 weeks. And you can already hear the quality of the voices coming up.
Yes, we can hear the quality and we don't doubt. What about the selection of the songs? How did you do that?
We selected songs to match the kind of society of Uganda. We know Nebbi Catholic Diocese is a multilingual community. We have the Madi, we have the Lubara, we have the Lur, we have the Kebo, we have the Lendu, and others. So our selection of the songs took care of all these communities in the Catholic Diocese. And also, we realized we are coming to celebrate Mass in Kampala. And this is the center of our country, of our nation. So all the tribes of Uganda will converge here to celebrate the Martyrs' Day. And therefore we selected also international arrangement, international celebration. We also took into consideration the fact that so the whole world. For example, Kiswahili, considering the communities of East Africa, English language that caters for the Western group. And then also French, we have also Lingala and others.
Yes, now, the last time that Nebbi Catholic Diocese animated the Uganda Martyrs celebration was 2007, right?
Yes.
2007 and 2024 is quite a big gap. Were you there in 2007?
I was one of the choir masters.
He was one of the choir masters in 2007. I want him to just tell us what we had then and what we can expect today. Are there any comparisons? Are there any specialties that we can expect, especially about the choir?
There is a very big improvement from 2007 to today. I can remember in 2007, we had few instruments. We had the traditional Aguara instruments, especially for the processions, entrance, and the offertory processions, and then also the gospel procession. And we had the keyboard, and then we have the adungu, the harps. And then the level of the choir was also a bit low. But now, as you can see, there are a number of instruments that we are going to use. We have the guitars, we have the keyboards, 2 of them, we have the adungu, we have the some other instruments like the fiddle tubes, what we call the rigirigi or dongo. And then when you look at the composition of the choir now, so many, actually most of them are educated. At that time, few were educated. So you can now compare and look at the quality of the voices and compare with the quality of the voices at that time, you will realize that we have gone very advanced compared to the previous.
All right, that has been the choir director here with us and assuring us that tomorrow we shall never regret following the Mass. We shall never regret this Mass being animated by the Catholic Diocese of Nebbi. I have here a gentleman who I will consider, or who is the oldest chorister among the men. Your name, please, Papa?
Okumujon Jolly is my name. Yeah, 61 years now. I've made 61 years this year. And I was a main trainer also during the 2007, the choir training. I also that time, particular time, considered the aspect of the inculturation. And I was the one for the first time to introduce our local instrument, the aguara, in the Catholic Church liturgy in 2007.
Can we still expect aguara even tomorrow?
No, tomorrow we may not expect the aguara, except, that time we featured and it was very vigorous, as if we were also learning. But this time round, the emphasis, according to the theme that our bishop has selected, as for me and my household, we shall serve the Lord. And this particular theme is featuring more on the spirituality than those other aspects that we considered the other time. So this time it has given us more time to reflect on our spirituality. And actually, as we walked from home up here, the emphasis all through those training were not just based on those other aspects in culturation and other things, but it was really purely spirituality, our spiritual growth. What does it take? What does the theme help us? What do we take from the theme to take to our families?
Thank you very much. We have heard from the choir directors there, and they are assuring us that the music is going to be superb. And of course, like I said, we are not denying the competence of, we are not denying or we are not doubting the competence of Nebbi Catholic Diocese. But what we are saying is we need just to be sure. And of course, yes, they have said, wait and see. Wait and see what Nebbi is going to do here. Again, next to me, I have here a young lady. She's going to tell us her name and her age, and I think we identified her as the youngest chorister, and she's also going to tell us what it takes to be among these great men, among these great women, and yet you are a young girl, a teenager. How good does it feel to be here in Namugongo, especially representing your home diocese, the Nebbi Catholic Diocese?
Oh, I'm Nora Euroth from Nebbi Diocese. I come from the parish. It feels so much, I don't know, like I'm so grateful in the first place to be here. I'm filled with so much joy. It is actually my first time to be in this place. That last time in 2007, I was yet a young girl, very young, so I didn't come. But I want to assure you that we are here, we shall do wonders tomorrow. That is all. You know how it feels to sing for God. Like, I don't know, just...
Thank you, Nora. Nora is the youngest chorister that we are having from Nebbi Catholic Diocese. And of course, she says in 2007, she was just a little toddler, and possibly she even didn't know what was taking place. And yet she is here very happy that she is going to represent the young people, especially in shouting the praises of God on behalf of Nebbi Catholic Diocese. Now, I have one last person here, one last interview here, and this is none other than a reverend sister, not only just giving her life to prayer, but she is also saying, I have a voice, I have a good voice, and this time it is Nebbi, and I must go and represent Nebbi. Yes, sister, what is your name?
I'm Sister Balbina Rachiu.
Yes, sister, you are the oldest chorister according to what we have scanned. How does it feel being among other people and maybe younger than you? You are a religious, and yet you're saying, yes, even at my age, I can still praise the Lord.
I'm very, very grateful for whatever is happening. I'm happy because I'm also a musician. I am also a musician, so I'm very happy to be among the young and the elderly too, in order to praise the Lord. I'm not only a sister, but also I have to work with people and help people to come up in praising the Lord. And I'm very happy that in the past 2007, I came around here and I chanted our the Psalms And today, I am again here. I'm very, very grateful, and I feel really so happy and so good. And
Sister, just to cut you short, how easy or how hard have the practices been? He has told me you started practicing from December. We are talking about 7 months or 6 months of practice. How easy or how difficult has it been?
well, the practice has not been so difficult, but because people were able to give themselves, so they were able to learn so fast. And that's why we are here today, and you will see tomorrow how our young choristers and the elders will really bring up that spirit into that day where we celebrate the Uganda Martyrs Day. People are very, very much enthusiastic, very enthusiastic, especially the choir members. You can hear them singing now, and their voices are so sweet, like that of the angels. Tomorrow you will enjoy, my dear people.
Thank you very much, Sister Balbina, and thank you very much, the crew, the team that is handling tomorrow's liturgy that has joined me for this interview. And of course, one thing that I want to tell you, the atmosphere here in Namugongo, maybe my camera persons can help me show. The atmosphere here in Namugongo is already very hyper, but of course in a positive way, that people have come this way. All people from all kinds of walks, all walks of life are here in Namugongo. And of course, the Nebbi Catholic Diocese is saying, we are here. One Nebbi, we are here and we want to give our best. And of course, already, like I said, Nebbi Catholic Diocese has prepared. Right here, everybody is still doing their part. The decoration team are also doing their part. The choir is doing their part. The security is very, very tight. And of course, much as we have had a few cases of a few things that are lost, people are announcing a few things that are lost, but also a few cases of a few people getting lost, like we have had some people saying, we want so and so from here to come. But of course, those are all expected, especially when you have millions of people all gathered in one place, But of course, what gathers all these millions of people here this time around is to worship in honor of the Uganda Martyrs, St. Charles Lwangan companions who said yes to the will of God and who listened to the voice of God, and they said, we are not looking back. That is what we are celebrating tomorrow. Again, I remind you, tomorrow's theme, or the theme that Nebbi Catholic Diocese has chosen this year is, as for me and my family, we shall praise the Lord. And of course, tomorrow's main celebrant will be the Archbishop-elect of Gulu Archdiocese, who is currently the Apostolic Administrator of Nebbi Catholic Diocese, and that is Most Reverend Raphael Pimony Wokorach. He is the one going to lead tomorrow's Mass. And of course, we expect a number of the bishops from Uganda and also outside Uganda. Already, like I said, there are so many pilgrims here. We have so many from within Uganda and so many from without Uganda. And of course, like we can say, we can assure you that Uganda Catholic Television is the TV for you to glue yourself on tomorrow, whether at the confines or the comfort of your sitting room, or even when you go to your workplace or to your businesses. It is going to be UCTV that is going to bring for you each and every happening of Uganda Martyrs Day celebration right at the comfort of your home or at the comfort of wherever you will be. And of course, we come to you with love, and we are airing this Catholic function with all the love and all with the Catholicity it deserves. We are Uganda Catholic Television, and I am Father Aloysius Opio, and I'm saying see you tomorrow as Uganda Catholic Television will be displaying each and everything that Nebbi Catholic Diocese has prepared for us. As for me and my family, we shall serve the Lord. And of course, that is what UCTV is telling you today. UCTV, good news for all. It is a very good evening for us here at Uganda Martyrs Shrine here in Namugongo, and today is the second day of June 2024, and we are just hours shy away from the great celebration.